Hey y'all, welcome back to the Norton Recipe. So this morning I got a phone call from a really good friend of mine, Lori, who is also a follower on the Norton Recipe, and she said, "Friend, you got to show us how to make those candied pecans." So today, that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and start off with our dry ingredients. You want to grab a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, or just plastic bag, and to that bag, you're going to add a half a cup of packed brown sugar, if I can get it out of there. You're going to add a cup of sugar. Put that in our little baggie. And again, this is not one of the healthiest things I make, but it sure does taste good. All right. Now, to that, we're also going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and a half a teaspoon of salt. So we're going to add that to our bag. Make sure we get it all in there. All right, now you're going to just close your baggie up. And you want to mix these ingredients. Give it a good little shake there. A little workout while you cook. Anyway, just mix those ingredients. Make sure that they're nicely combined. And then we're going to set that aside. Next thing you want to do is you are going to take 1 egg white. You want to crack that egg and separate it. Get in there. There we go. So, just 1 egg white. To that egg white, we are going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. I love vanilla. All right, and then we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of water. There we go, got that in there. And then you know what? I like honey, so why not? Let's drizzle just a little bit of honey into that mixture as well. Okay, now you just want to take your whisk and you want to start whisking those ingredients together. And what you're going to notice is that your eggs are going to start to, your egg is going to start to foam up, and that's what you want. You want a really nice foamy consistency to your egg white. Oh no, sorry, it's kind of obnoxious. We're getting there though. Spin, spin, spin. Alright. We're almost there, not much longer. See, I don't know if y'all can really see it. Do you see the consistency? Y'all are probably saying, "You fool, I can't see crap." I need a better camera, folks. Okay, we're good. We've got our egg whites all frothy and foamy. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to take that mixture, and to that you want to add 1 pound of pecans, or about 4 cups of pecan halves. So toss those into your mix there, and then just grab a spatula and give those, hope y'all can see this, give those pecans a nice fold. Make sure that you thoroughly coat all of your pecans. And I need to back up because before you do any of this, you need to preheat your oven to 250 degrees. Okay, so don't forget that step like I just did. So, thoroughly coat your pecans like I was saying. Then what you're going to want to do is grab that dry mix of your sugars that we did earlier, and you are going to want to take those pecans and just dump them right into that plastic baggie. We're going to get some more exercise here in a minute. We needed all this sugary junk I make for us to eat, you know? Almost there. One more. Y'all hang with me. One more scoop. There we go. It's good enough. All right. So, we're going to close that bag up, make sure it's sealed, we don't need to make a mess, and just shake those ingredients together. Make sure you get those pecans all nice and coated. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, so now what I've done is I have a prepared baking sheet that I have lined in parchment paper. So what you want to do is you just take your pecans, empty it out on your baking sheet, and just spread those around. Now when these are in the oven, like I said, you want to bake them at 250 degrees and it's going to take about an hour. But what you want to do, set your timer for every 15 minutes, and every 15 minutes you want to pull them out and you just want to kind of push them around a little bit. You just want to make sure that everything gets nice and toasted and caramelized. You've got that. Like I said, you're going to pop that in and let her go for about 15 minutes. Give them a nice toss, and like I said, it's going to take about an hour to complete. Now I already have some prepared here that I made earlier, and you can see, I hope you guys can see that, how incredible. That brown sugar just adds a little something extra to those pecans. They are so, so good. And you can store them in a plastic bag in your freezer. They'll stay nice and fresh. And you can use them for so many things. You can put them in salads. You can chop them and put them in ice cream like I did. You can, if you're going to a friend's house for dinner and you want to take a little something, get a little cellophane baggie, put you some candied pecans in, put a pretty little ribbon on it, and it's a nice little hostess gift. So there, now you know how to make my candied pecans. The secret is out. I hope you make it because I know you're going to love it. Your kids are going to love them. And we will see you next time. Keep cooking. See you soon.